Yesterday, the Vegas Golden Knights defeated the Edmonton Oilers 5-1 in Game 3 of this 2023 second-round series. And let's get to the recap here. So, goaltenders for this game were Adin Hill for the Vegas Golden Knights and Stuart Skinner for the Edmonton Oilers. And let's get to the goal scoring. So, first period, William Fogle with his first goal of these playoffs gave Edmonton an early 1-0 lead. But then Jonathan Marchessault with his first goal of these playoffs tied the game at 1. And then Jonathan Marchessault with his second of the game and his second of these playoffs gave the Knights a 2-1 lead late in the first. And that was it for the first period as the Golden Knights were up 2-1. And something I wanted to point out real quick before I go on to the next period. Laurent Brossoit was actually in the net to start the game, but he got injured, sadly, so Adin Hill had to come in. That's why it says that the goaltender for this game was Adin Hill, because he was in the game more, but Brossoit got injured in like the first 5 minutes of the game, I think. So yeah, Adin Hill gets credit for the win. But anyways, moving on. The Golden Knights had 15 shots on net in the first. They scored 2 goals. The Oilers had 7 shots on net in the first, and they scored 1 goal. So then the second period starts. Zach Whitecloud with his first goal of these playoffs made it 3-1. And then Jack Eichel with his 5th goal of these playoffs made it 4-1. And when Vegas scored their 4th goal of the game, Stuart Skinner got chased from the net, so Jack Campbell for the Edmonton Oilers had to come in and replace him since Stuart Skinner allowed 4 goals. But then eventually Chandler Stevenson got one past him to get his 6th goal of the season. Sorry, not 6th goal of the season, 6th goal of these playoffs. And that was it for the second period as the Golden Knights were up 5-1. The Golden Knights had 11 shots on net in the second. They scored 3 goals. The Oilers had 10 shots on net in the second, but they didn't score a goal. So then the third period starts, but nobody scores in the third period. So the game ends with Vegas winning 5-1. The Golden Knights had 7 shots on net in the third. The Oilers had 11, but again, nobody scored in the third. But it didn't really matter as the Vegas Golden Knights defeated the Edmonton Oilers 5-1 in Game 3. The Golden Knights bounced back after the Game 2 loss. They responded with a huge win in Edmonton in Game 3 to reclaim the 2-1 series lead. And yeah, so Adin Hill got the win for us yesterday. Since Brossoit got injured, Adin Hill had to come in, and he did well. I think Adin Hill might have to start a few more games until Brossoit comes back. And yeah, so that's all I have to say for this video, and that's all I have to say for this game. It was a good game. The Golden Knights defeat the Edmonton Oilers 5-1 to take a 2-1 series lead. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Peace. Go Knights go. What a win.